So my question was, how do I view those I teach? Questions that I developed from that was, what is the importance of my students' learning? How can I help them see their potential? And how can I motivate myself through their learning? So when I was answering the first question, some of the things that I came apart, and my partner actually helped me answer these, is the question, what is important about my students' learning? And it kind of affects their whole life, especially like if you're teaching them in elementary school, that kind of level. It's like you kind of provide the foundation for everything else they're going to learn, and you know what their interests are going to be, so that's kind of important to their learning. And in the reading, the second part of the reading, for like the principles one, it was talking about how good education can build good character, and it also helps building the community. So it's really important for them to, build all that learning up and to show that they can learn, because that way it's going to affect their community positively, and it's going to help their character in the long run. So my second question was, how can I help them see their potential? And my partner said you can show them by challenging them, making them do hard things. And when they realize that they can do those hard things, that's when they can see their potential. It's like, yeah, I can do that. And also to congratulate them when they accomplish all these things. It's like, yay, now move on to the next step, because you can do this. And that's kind of how I was motivated to see my potential. My teachers, they showed me that I could do these things, and they challenged me in different ways that I didn't think I could do things, but then I accomplished them. So it definitely helps them show their potential, and also show them that they can apply what they know to the real world. That way they're like, yeah, I can do this for the rest of my life. And then my last question that I developed is, how can I motivate myself through their learning? And as far as students learning and teacher, that's like teacher's main focus on success. Like that's how you can really tell if you've been a good teacher, is seeing how much progress they make. So that was one of my answers to my question, is to see how far they've come. And I saw a video that was all about teachers bringing up like the kids that were struggling in their reading level or their writing level, bringing them up to a normal level or even above the standard of where they're at. And that's definitely a rewarding thing for a teacher, to be able to help those struggling students. And it's also like I have to remind myself again with my first question, the importance of their learning. And that can also be very rewarding and motivating for me. It's like all these things that I'm teaching them is definitely going to help build their character, a foundation for the rest of their life, and positive feedback, that kind of thing. And then also to help motivate myself through their learning is to set personal goals for them. It's like I want this student to be this far when I'm done with them, like when they're done with our class and they move to the next grade level. I want to see them grow this much, and reaching those goals and motivating myself through that way, in kind of like a competitive way against myself, is definitely going to help me be motivated through their learning. So overall, what I kind of got out of this whole week was, learning is a never-ending cycle. As a teacher beginning, I'm going to be learning so much about my students and them about me, and how I'm going to teach and how I'm going to affect them. And the second thing I got is, it's all about them. My question was, how do I view those I teach? And from what I found was, I view them as like, I have such a big impact on their life, and I can do so much for them as far as their learning. And definitely helps me motivate me to want to be a better teacher. And I also learned this week that teachers kind of set up the whole thing for students. They kind of set up how they're going to learn, when they're going to learn, what they're going to learn. And that's kind of exciting, but also a little bit stressful at the same time. I have the power to do all these things, and definitely going to be a special experience being a teacher. Yep, that's it.